I do. Get out of me. I'm right here to you. I'm right here, bro. Check out this. Thank you. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. American Psycho by Brett Easton Ellis. That's a fucking stupid name. What? What wrong? Ah, my teeth. All of the characters and all of the characters, incidents, and dialogue, except for incidental references to public figures, products, or services, are imaginary and are not intended to refer to any living persons or to disparage any company's products or services. Oh God, I hate reading. Oh, you want to read it?
Okay.
No. You want to read it?
No.
You can read it. Sorry. We're fighting on camera.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Cut this.
Oh, that's a lot to read. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here, is scrawled in blood red lettering on the side of the chemical bank near the corner of 11th and 1st, and is in print large enough to be seen from the back seat of the cab as it lurches forward in the traffic leaving Wall Street. And just as Timothy Bryce notices the words, a bus pulls up. The advertisement for Les Miserables on its side blocking the view. But Price, who is with Pearson Peters and 26, doesn't seem to care because he tells the driver he will give him $5 to turn up the radio. Be My Baby on WYNN, and the driver, black, not American, does so. I'm resourceful, Price says. I'm creative. I'm young. Unscrumptious? That's not a word. Unscrumptious? Unscrumptious. I'm scrumptious. Bro, what? You don't see it. Poop. Unscrupulous. That's what I said. Highly motivated, highly skilled. In essence, what I'm saying is that society cannot afford to lose me. I'm an asset. Price calms down, continues to stare out of the cab's dirty window. Probably at the word fear sprayed red graffiti on the side of a McDonald's on 4th and 7th. I mean, the fact remains that no one gives a shit about their work. Everybody hates their job. I hate my job. You've told me that you hate yours. What do I do? Go back to Los Angeles? Not an alternative. I didn't transfer from UCLA to Stanford to put up with this. Am I alone in thinking we're not making enough money, like in a movie? The fuck are they talking about? This isn't in the movie. Another bus appears. Another poster for Les Miserables. Replaces the word. Not the bus, not the same bus, but it's because someone has written the word dyke over E-Pony's face.
Whoa!
I'm just quoting the book.
Whoa!
It's a book!
Whoa!
I'm quoting the book! Tim blurts out. I have a co-op here. I have a place in the Hamptons, for Christ's sakes. Parents, guy. It's the parents. I'm buying it from them. Will you fucking turn this up? Snaps, but distractedly at the driver. The crystal's still blaring from the radio. It don't go up no higher. What it says.
It don't go up no higher.
Maybe. Fucked up. Blind date unsuccessful. Maybe the driver says. Timothy ignores him and irritably continues. I could stay living in the city if they just installed Flowpups. Why did you ruin my date, bro? My blind date.
I didn't really say bye.
Okay. Right here. It's probably pointed out next. Flowpups. Well, you can read this. Oh, that's a fake word.
That's a fake ass.
Okay, where's that? Maybe the ODM3 or ORC2. Okay. Dynamic tuning systems. His voice softens here. Either one, my friend, very hip. Takes off the expensive-looking Walkman from around his neck, still complaining. I hate to complain. I really do. But the trash, the garbage, the disease, about how filthy this city really is, and you know, and I know, that it is a sty. He continues talking as he opens up his new Toomey calfskin attaché case. He bought at D.F. Sanders. He places the Walkman in the case, alongside a Panasonic wallet-sized cordless portable folding folding, sorry. He used to own the NEC 9000 Porta Portable. He pulls out today's newspaper. In one issue. Let's see here. Strangled models, babies thrown from tenement rooftops, kids killed in the subway, a communist rally, mafia boss wiped out, Nazis. He flips through the pages excitedly. Baseball players with AIDS, more mafia shit, gridlock, the homeless, various maniacs, F-slur. Should I say the F-slur? Okay, I don't want to even say it. What should I say instead? Well, that I would use that for the N-word. What's?
What?
I don't know. You never know. Respectable gay people. Respectable gay people dropping like flies in the streets. Surrogate mothers. The cancellation of a soap opera. Kids who broke into a zoo and tortured and burned various animals. Alive. Oh, I said that wrong. More Nazis, and the joke is, the punchline is, it's all in the city. Nowhere else. Just here, it sucks. Whoa, wait. More Nazis? Gridlock, baby sellers. Black market babies. AIDS babies. Baby junkies. That's funny. Building collapses. Some baby. What is this talking about? Maniac. I'm reading it. Maniac, baby, gridlock. How am I supposed to read? I can't see this far. I'm blind. Bridge collapses. His voice stops. Takes a breath in and quietly says, his eyes fixed on a beggar at the corner of 2nd and 5th. That's the 24th one I've seen today. I've kept count. Then asked about looking over. Why aren't you wearing the worstest... What? Why aren't you wearing the worstest navy blue blazer with the gray pants? Price is wearing a 6-button woolen silk suit by Ermenegildo Zegma. A cotton shirt with French cuffs by Ike Behar. A Ralph Lauren silk tie and leather wing tips by Fratelli Rossetti. Hand down to the post, there is a moderately interesting story concerning 2 people who disappeared at a party aboard the yacht of a semi-noted New York socialite while the boat was circling the island. It residue of splattered blood and 3 smashed champagne glasses are the only clues. Foul play is suspected. The police think that perhaps a machete was the killer's weapon, because of certain grooves and indentations found on the deck. No bodies have been found. There are no suspects. Price begins his spiel today over lunch and then brought it up again during the squash game and continued ranting over drinks at Harry's, where he had gone on over 3 J&Bs and water. Much more interesting about the Fisher account that Paul Owen is handling. Bryce will not shut up. Diseases, he exclaims, his face tense with pain. There's this theory out now that if you catch the AIDS virus through having sex with someone who's infected, then you can also catch anything. Whether it's a virus per se or not, Alzheimer's, muscular dystrophy, hemophilia, leukemia, anorexia, diabetes, cancer, multiple sclerosis, cystic fibrosis, cerebral palsy, dyslexia, for Christ's sake. You can get dyslexia from pussy.
What?
That's what he says.
Oh, that pussy.
That's like a Dracula flow line. I'm not sure, guy, but I don't think dyslexia is a virus. Who knows? They don't know that. Prove it. Outside the cab on the sidewalks, black and bloated pigeons fight over scraps of hot dogs. In front of a gray papaya, while transvestites idly look on and a police car cruises silently the wrong way down a one-way street. And the sky is low and gray, and in a cab that's stopped in traffic across from this one. I'm really bad at reading a sentence. Let that be known. A guy who looks a lot like Lewis Carruthers waves over at Timothy, and when Timothy doesn't return the wave, the guy, slick back hair, suspenders, horn-rimmed glasses, says it's not who he thought it was, and looks back at his copy of USA Today. Handing down to the sidewalk, there's an ugly old homeless lady holding a whip, and she cracks it at the pigeons, who ignore it as they continue to peck and fight hungrily over the remains of the hot dogs, and the police car disappears into the underground parking lot. Well then, well, fuck. Bully me all day, why don't you? But then when you've just come to the point when your reaction to the times is one of total and sheer acceptance, when your body has become somehow tuned into the insanity, you reach that point where it all makes sense. When it clicks, we get some crazy fucking homeless kind fellow. That's the actual N-word.
Oh, what?
That's fucked up. Literally like the first sentence.
Whoa, hard R.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Alright, I'm gonna restart the sentence.
What?
We get some crazy fucking homeless fine fellow who actually listen to me, Bateman, wants to be out on the streets. Those streets. See those, he points? We have a mayor who won't listen to her. Mayor who won't let the bitch have her way. Holy Christ. Let the fucking bitch freeze to death. Put her out of her goddamn self-made misery and look. We're back where you started, confused, fucked. Number 24, no, number 20, number 20, I can't read. Number 24, nope, 25. Who's going to be at Evelyn's? Wait, let me guess. He holds up a hand attached to a impeccable manicure. Ashley Courtney Mudwin, that's not a real name.
Mudwin?
It's Muldwyn.
Baldwin?
Oh, okay. Maldwin. Marina Charles, am I right so far? Maybe one of Evelyn's artsy friends from, oh my god, the East Village. You know the type. ones who ask Evelyn if she has a nice dry white Chardonnay. He slaps a hand over his forehead and shuts his eyes, and now he mutters, jaw clenched, I'm leaving, I'm dumping Meredith. She's essentially daring me to like her. I'm gone. I'm gone. Why did...
I'm gone.
I thought there was more than one I'm gone. Why did it take me so long to realize that she has all the personalities of a goddamn game show host? 26, 27. I mean, I'd tell her I'm sensitive. I told her I was freaked out by the Challenger accident. What more does she want? I'm ethical, tolerant. I mean, I'm extremely satisfied in my life. I'm optimistic about the future. I mean, aren't you? Sure, but... And all I get is shit from her. 28, 29. Holy shit, it's a goddamn cluster of bums, I tell you. He stops suddenly as if exhausted and turning away from another advertisement for Las Miserables. Remembering something important, asked, did you read about the host from the game show on TV? He killed 2 teenage boys. Depraved, respectable gay individual. Droll. Really droll. Price waits for a reaction. There is none. Suddenly, Upper West Side. He tells the driver to stop in the corner of 81st and Riverside, since the street doesn't go the right way. Don't bother going around, Price begins. Maybe I go other way around, the cab driver says. Do not bother, then barely an aside, teeth-gritted, unsmiling, fucking nitwit. The driver brings the cab to a stop. 2 cabs behind this cab both play their horns, then move on. Should we bring flowers? Nah, hell, you're banging her, Bateman. Why should we get Evelyn flowers? We better have change for a 50, he warns the driver, squinting at the red numbers on the meter. Damn it, steroids, sorry I'm tense. I thought you were off them. I was getting acne on my arms, my legs and arms, and the UVA bath wasn't fixing it. UVA. So I started going to a tanning salon instead, and got rid of it. Jesus, baby, you should see how ripped my stomach is. The definition completely buffed out. He says in a distant, odd way while waiting for the driver to hand him the change. Ripped. He stiffs the driver in the tip, but the driver is genuinely thankful anyways. So long, Shlomo, Price winks. Damned, Price says as he opens the door. Coming out of the cab, he eyes a beggar in the street. Bingo! 30. Wearing some sort of weird, tacky, filthy green jumpsuit, unshaven, dirty hair greased back, and jokingly Price holds the cab's door firm. The bum, confused and mumbling, eyes locked shamefully on the pavement, holds an empty styrofoam cup out to us, clutched in a tentative hand. I suppose he doesn't want the cab, Price snickers, slamming the cab door. Ask him if he takes American Express. You take Amex? The bum nods and moves away, shuffling slowly. It's cold for April, and Price walks briskly down the street toward Evelyn's brownstone, whistling if I were a rich man. The heat from his mouth creating smoky plumes of steam, and swinging his Toomey leather attache case. A figure with slick back hair and horn-rimmed glasses. Why are you bullying me? And horn-rimmed glasses. Stop bullying me!
I'm not. You're.
Thank you so much. Horn-rimmed glasses approaches in the distance, wearing a beige double-breasted wool gabardine Cerruti 1881 suit, and carrying the same Toomey leather attache case from D.F. Sanders that Price has. And Timothy wonders aloud, is it Victor Powell? It can't be. The man passes under the fluorescent glare of the street lamp with a troubled look on his face. That momentarily curls his lip into a slight smile, and he glances at Price almost as if they were acquainted, but just as quickly he realizes that he doesn't know Price. And just as quickly Price realizes this is not Victor Powell. The man moves on. Thank God, Price mutters as he nears Evelyn's. It looked a lot like him. Powell and Dinner Evelyn's, these two go together about as well as Paisley and Plaid. Price thinks this. White socks and gray trousers. A slow dissolve, and Price is bounding up the steps outside the brownstone. Evelyn's father bought her, grumbling about how he forgot to return the tapes he rented last night to Video Haven. He rings the bell at the brownstone next to Evelyn's. A woman, high heels, great ass, leaves without locking her door. Price follows her with his gaze, and when he hears footsteps from inside coming down the hallway towards us, he turns around and straightens his Versace tie, ready to face whoever. Fuck, I'm bad at reading. Courtney opens the door, and she's wearing a Crezia cream silk blouse, a Crezia rust tweed shirt, and silk satin Dorsey pumps. Oh, high heels. From Manolo Blahnik. I shiver and hand her my black wool Giorgio Armani overcoat. And she takes it from me, carefully air kissing my right cheek. Then she performs the same exact movements on Price while taking his Armani overcoat. The new Talking Heads on CD plays softly in the living room. A bit late, aren't we, boys? Courtney asks, smiling naughtily. Inept Haitian cabbie, Price mutters, air kissing Courtney back. Do you have reservations somewhere? And please don't tell me pastels at 9. Courtney smiles, hanging up both coats in the hall closet. Eating in tonight, darlings. I'm sorry. I know. I tried to talk to Evan Ablett, but we're having sushi. Tim moves past her and down the foyer towards the kitchen. Evelyn? Where are you, Evelyn? He calls out in his sing-song voice. We have to talk. It's good to see you, I tell Courtney. You look very pretty tonight. Your face has a youthful glow. You really know how to charm the ladies, Bateman. There's no sarcastic in Courtney's voice. I tell Evelyn you feel this way, she asks flirtatiously. No, I say, but I bet you'd like to. Come on, she says, taking my hands off her waist and placing her hands on my shoulders, steering me down the hall in the direction of the kitchen. We have to save Evelyn. She's been rearranging the sushi for the past hour. She's trying to spell the initials, the P in yellowtail, the B in tuna, but she thinks the tuna looks too pale. How romantic. And she doesn't have enough yellowtail to finish the beef. Courtney breathes in. And so I think she's going to spell Tim's initials instead. Do you mind? She asks, only a bit worried. Courtney is Louis Carruthers' girlfriend. I'm terribly jealous, and I think I better talk to Evelyn, I say, letting Courtney gently push me into the kitchen. Evelyn stares in it by a blonde wood counter wearing a Crezia cream silk blouse, a Crezia rust tweed shirt, and the same pair of silk satin Dorsey pumps Courtney has on. Her long blonde hair is pinned back into a rather severe-looking bun. And she acknowledged me without looking up from the oval Wilton stainless steel platter on which she has artfully arranged the sushi. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I wanted to go to this darling little new Salvadorian bistro on Lower East Side. Price groans audibly, but we couldn't get reservations, Timothy. Don't groan. She picks up a piece of the yellowtail and places it cautiously near the top of the platter. You completing what looks like a capital T. She stands back from the platter and inspects it. I don't know. Oh, I'm so unsure. I told you to keep Finlandia in the place. Finlandia in this place. She mutters, looking through the bottles, most of them magnums, at the bar. She never has Finlandia, he says to no one, to all of us. Oh God, Timothy, can't you handle absolute? Evelyn asked, then contemplatively to Courtney. The California Royals should circle the rim of the plate. No. Bateman, drink. J&B rocks, I tell him, suddenly thinking it's strange that Meredith wasn't invited. Oh God, it's a mess. Evelyn gasps. I swear I'm going to cry. Read one more page. Oh, this is a long book. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna read 10 pages at a time. That's all I can do. How long is this chapter? I don't think this book has chapters. It has like days. By a week? You're crazy. Alright, I'll read to... I can't read much more. Okay, fine. We can take breaks on 10 pages. How about that? The sushi looks marvelous, I tell her soothingly. Oh, it's a mess, she wails. It's a mess. No, the sushi looks marvelous, I tell her. And in an attempt to be consoling as possible, I pick up a piece of the fluke and pop it into my mouth. Groaning with inward pleasure and hug Evelyn from behind. My mouth still full, I manage to say, delicious. She slaps at me in a playful way, obviously pleased with my reaction, and finally, carefully air kisses my cheek, and then turns back to Courtney. Bryce hands me a drink and walks towards the living room while trying to remove something visible from his blazer. Evelyn, do you have a lint brush? I would rather have watched the baseball game or gone to the gym or worked out or tried the Salvadorian restaurant that got a couple of pretty good reviews. One in New York Magazine and the other in the Times. They have dinner here, but there's one good thing about dinner, Evelyn's. It's close to my place. Is it okay if the soy sauce isn't exactly at room temperature? Courtney is asking. I think there's ice in one of the dishes. Evelyn is placing strips of pale orange ginger delicately in a pile next to the small porcelain dish filled with soy sauce. No, it's not okay. Now, Patrick, could you be a dear and get the Karen out of the refrigerator? Then, seemingly harassed by the ginger, he throws the clump down the platter. Oh, forget it. I'll do it. I move to the refrigerator anyway, staring darkly. Bryce re-enters the room. Who in the hell is in the living room? Evelyn feigns ignorance. Oh, who is that? Courtney warns Evelyn. You did tell him, I hope. Who is it? I asked, suddenly scared. Victor Powell? No, it's not Victor Powell, Patrick. Evelyn says casually. It's an artist friend of mine, Stash and Bandon, his girlfriend. Oh, so that is a girl in there, Bryce says. Go take a look, Bateman. He dares. We guess the East Village? Oh, Price, he says flirtatiously, opening beer bottles. Why no, Bandon goes to Camden and Stash lives in Soho. So there.